So good morning and welcome to our bi-weekly Eastside Wrap meeting where we discuss issues related to impacts of homelessness on the east side of Santa Barbara. My name is Landon Rank. I'm the Associate Director of SB Act. I know all of you, but I do these introductions each time because we're recording these and uploading these to YouTube. So in case anybody watches who's never joined the group before, want to make sure they know what they're in for. So a couple of general announcements to get us started. First is that, as we all know, it has been rainy. So the warming center has been open in Santa Barbara at Trinity Episcopal Church the last 2 nights and is active again tonight. I don't know, Anais, if you have any other updates about that to share, other than the fact that it's open.
Not too many updates, just wanted to say that we have activated as of Wednesday. I know that last year we activated a lot of our days, so we were definitely ready and willing to go on our first day. All activations are today, like you said, at the church that you mentioned. We're also in Santa Maria and in Lompoc, so if you have unsheltered folk, please send them our way.
Yeah, Shannon.
Yeah, we actually wanted to offer the Navigation Center as a building, a possible warming center for people between 18 and 24. And I think Amy emailed Sylvia this week, but I don't think she heard back. But we are interested. We have permission from our chief operating officer to do that. There's things to work out, but she approved it.
That's great. That's great news.
That is great news.
So if someone can get back to Amy so that we can get started.
I will spread that word and I will have someone reach out to you, Shannon.
Great. Thank you.
Thank you both. Yeah, we definitely are in need of spaces this year, so that's a big help. I'm also posting the warming center hotline phone number in the chat window. This is just if you're not sure whether a warming center is open on any given night, give it a call and there's an automated recording that shares whether it will be open that night or not. Chris, did you have a question? Oh, you're muted again.
Oops. Sorry about that. Path was open for the warming center the other night. I don't know. Also, and it seems interesting. Whenever we have the rain, Path is open for a warming center, but it never seems to make it on those lists. I just thought that was kind of interesting, but just a side note.
And will Path be open for inclement weather beds again tonight?
You know what? I don't know. I'm only working 3 days now, so.
Got it.
I see Odin turned on his camera, and I also know that answer. But Odin, go ahead.
Yeah, so we've dedicated the winter beds to starting Wednesday all the way up until Sunday. So we should be opening. And we've got 24, I believe. So
I think Carmen said 25.
25. Okay.
But yeah. Yeah, usually the reason they are separate is because the Freedom Warming Centers is operated by Good Samaritan. So it's just a matter of who operates what. But we do try to share across the board all available warming centers. But it's a good idea to start finding a way to consolidate all that information so it's not being sent out separately. So I like that suggestion.
We can send it to our email list if that's helpful. I don't know who the appropriate contact at Path is to find out when they're open, but if you're able to share that, I can check in with them.
Yeah, that would be either Carmen or Jeff, our interim housing supervisors. Do you have their contacts, or if not, I can share that.
I think I have Carmen. Actually, if you could just put it, Carmen Uribe.
Yeah, Carmen Uribe.
I'll email her.
Sure thing.
All right, and then a couple of other announcements, just upcoming dates to be aware of. We're going to do our next neighborhood walk is going to be a bit of an evening walk. We haven't done this before, but we're going to meet at the waterfront at Cabrillo and Castillo and walk near Pershing Park and then also along the waterfront there and engage with businesses and talk to individuals experiencing homelessness. So that'll be on, I guess, about 10 days from now, Wednesday, the 29th at 4 p.m. Our next Eastside wrap will be on December 1st, and that will be our regular quarterly PATH CUP presentation. And then we're going to have our quarterly all-call meeting on Zoom on Monday, the 11th of December. This is kind of our check-in with all of South County about what's going on with homelessness. So we encourage you to join us. We'll be spreading the word to all of our community contacts. It's open to anyone in the community. And then we did have another nice shout out to Joao. So thank you, Rich, for sharing that. So with that, let's go to our partner check-ins. Why don't we start with Odin since you're on camera?
Gladly. Just some light updates. Well, I've been saying light updates for the last few weeks, but this week's been pretty hectic actually. So as you've heard, the winter beds has opened up, so we're starting to see a lot more people on Cacique Street. There was already a few encampments the week prior. Now we're starting to see a lot more people trickle in, especially as it comes 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So all the staff have been scrambling to make sure that everybody's set, and we prepare our guests, and we prepare everything for their entry and their exit, and make sure that they're all connected with services. With my goal being to once they leave, while they're all here, we get them connected with as much services as possible. The last few weeks, I've been getting the last few of my clients approved for Buena Tierra, the housing opportunity in Goleta. And right now, my biggest focus is getting one of my clients who has a housing opportunity at the Victoria Hotel, just all of her ducks in a row, get that last check for her to move in. In partnership with our community affairs team, we did a tabling event over at SBCC. Made a few contacts over there with a few of the students who are in need of housing assistance, and got them referred over to the Y. Thank you, Shannon. And right now, with regards to outreach, I've just been focusing on Cacique Street. There's a lot of need over there, so I've just been putting boots on the ground basically every other day. Got a call from Marburg just yesterday or the day before. About 4 individuals camped right in front of their office. I made contact with all of them, and I got rained on. So we made sure, luckily at that time, the warming center over at PATH opened up at the exact same time, so we got everybody inside. Yeah, besides that, that's basically all the updates for Eastside and PATH right now.
Thanks, Odin. Let's go to Fernando and Anais, Good Samaritan.
Good morning. It's Fernando with Good Samaritan Outreach. I over the last week, we've continued our outreach efforts, going to the rescue mission. It's probably the busiest navigation center we have. Just assisting clients there. We've all gone to the showers at Lady of Guadalupe, which is kind of in the Eastside area right there. They've increased the showers amounts, so that's great for the community. There was the reason, I'm not sure if some of you guys know, but I am on the board for Showers of Blessings. So the reason we increased it is there was more need in the community. So that's great. During the day, we go out, provide services and whatnot. Even on the upper portion of the east side, closer to kind of the Santa Barbara Bowl area up there, there's not really been much going on. Just when we drive by, we just stop by, check in on folks. Most of the time, they're already connected with PATH. We just give them some water and whatnot, and just make sure they're aware of the services. But yeah, our main focus has been on the warming shelters and getting them connected and ready to go.
Thanks, Fernando. I don't see CityNet right now or the safe parking program. I don't know, Shannon, if you have any updates you want to share.
I do. We did a tabling event at Santa Barbara City College on Monday. I wasn't here. I was out that day, but our staff went. We just hired a new outreach case manager. He started Wednesday, so he's not ready to go out yet, but his name is Tyler. But then Also, we will be at the beach tonight, right by the pier on the wharf for the Light the Night event to National Runaway Prevention Month to raise awareness for youth homelessness. We'll be there from 5 to 7. We have an opening in our transitional living program, a male bed for 18 to 21. So if you know of anyone that's appropriate, please send them over here.
Thanks, Shannon. And then anyone from the city of Santa Barbara, maybe Joao?
Yes, as Odin stated earlier, we've had a little bit more movement on Cacique. I was out this week with Caltrans clearing a few encampments by Nopalitos behind the post office. We got all that cleared out. We are seeing a little bit more movement on the underpasses due to the weather. But next week I will be out there with PD clearing the underpasses.
Thanks, Joao. And then since we have time also, and any updates from the rescue mission? I see Kylan on the call.
Hi, this is Jerry Ann from the Rescue Mission. Not a ton of updates. We have beds available. We have plenty of men's, and for tonight we have one women's bed, but it changes every day. So if you have anybody or working with anybody, just let us know, and we can save it for them. But yeah, other than that, not too many updates.
Thanks, Joanne. So then I just wanted to make another plug. I can't remember if I've made this plug in the Eastside Wrap recently, but we did print out these business cards that have kind of the quick reference phone numbers to call, including the PATH outreach number, as well as different kind of numbers to call for different kind of situations. And then it has a QR code on the back side that links to the full directory. So if you're interested, I'm happy to drop off a stack of these cards with you. Just let me know and we can coordinate a time for a drop off. But our goal is to try and get these out to as many community members and businesses as possible.
We would love some if you can coordinate with me.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll email you after this. So with that, let's go ahead and open it up just for anyone from the community to share questions or concerns.
I have a question for Joao.
Yeah, go ahead, Jesse.
Go ahead, Jesse.
Joao, last week I know you guys ended up cleaning out the bridge next to the train tracks on Lower Castillo.
Yes. I lost you there for a second, Jesse.
Upset. Yeah. She was yelling and screaming that they took all her stuff. They threw everything away. She was just having a bad day. I call Al Ortiz. Al Ortiz said he knew of her, but I was just wondering, do you guys have social workers that go out there when you guys do that?
Okay, so I lost you there for a second. Can you repeat the whole thing?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's my internet. Quick, there was a woman who was displaced when they cleaned out the train tracks at Castillo. She was upset. She was in duress. She was upset. So I called Al Ortiz. Al Ortiz knew who she was. But my question is, do you guys have social workers out there when you do that?
No. We stop by, we offer outreach. If they accept outreach, we contact our outreach providers. But from there, if they refuse services, we post. But we do offer outreach and services to them.
Okay.
Yeah, Jesse, that's part of our protocol. And then they have a 72-hour notice prior to the encampment.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
And in that notice, it also has a contact number. So anything of value we do keep in our container. They have our contact number. They can call us and we could schedule a time with them to return any property that they had.
Yeah, I was just concerned for this lady. That's why I reached out to Al.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you guys.
Other questions or concerns?
Hey, Landon, just I know I did hop on here a few minutes later, but
Yeah.
the warming centers are open tonight. Not sure if that announcement was made.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Just covering every meeting I'm on.
And then you should connect with Shannon and the YMCA Youth and Family Services. They might have a space available for a warming center.
Awesome.
We do, the navigation center, and
Okay.
it would be for individuals 18 to 24. There's things to work out, but we have permission from our chief operating officer to open it. And Amy had emailed Sylvia. I don't know if she heard back from her yet, but we're definitely interested.
Okay, I will let the right people know.
Great, thank you.
Yeah, Chris? Oh, you're muted, Chris.
Sorry. Is that better?
Yes. Yeah, you're good.
Just we get the Milpas Parade coming up soon, the holiday parade. So that's something to look forward to.
What date is that?
No, I should know the answer to that. Hang on one second, I'll tell you.
While she's looking that up, also, we have a couple of Thanksgiving meals specifically for our neighbors experiencing homelessness next week. I believe there's one at the rescue mission. Jerry Ann, if you want to share the details for that.
Yeah, Chris, I have December 9th for the holiday parade. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, it's Kylan. Sorry, Jerry had to step out for a second. The rescue mission's having our Thanksgiving dinner feast thing on November 22nd, so Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and it'll be 2 to 4. And that's in like replace of dinner. So usually we serve our dinner service at 6, 5:45, 6. So if you're telling people about it, if you could also make that clear. If they come later, we'll save food and they can have a to-go plate, so they'll still get to eat. But it is kind of important that if they want to like go through the line and everything, they should come from 2 to 4 as opposed to later in the day.
Thank you. Appreciate that update.
Just to clarify, that's for people that are staying overnight.
No,
It's
dinner.
open? Okay.
Yeah, it's open for anyone, and that's how dinner actually always is here. So if people want to just eat or just take a shower, they can always do that. They don't have to stay here. So if you have a female who just wants to take a shower, they can come at 3. If you have a male who just wants to take a shower, they come at 5. And then dinner is always like 5:45 to 6, depending on when it's ready. But yeah, they don't have to stay here. They can come and just use any of the services.
Thank you. I was not aware that the showers were available for people that are not staying overnight, so thank you.
All right. Anything else? Okay. Well, we can wrap it a little bit early today. We'll go ahead and close the meeting for community members, and we'll just meet with our service providers to talk about individuals by name. But just want to say thank you again for being here. I hope you all enjoy the Thanksgiving holiday and stay warm and dry.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you all.
All right.
Everybody
Thank you.
stay dry, stay safe.